So think of, give us this day our daily bread in the Lord's Prayer. It's right there in the middle of the Lord's Prayer. It's the middle of the 7 petitions. So it's the one thing that's most likely to drive you to your knees to pray just spontaneously. But in the Lord's Prayer, it's the 4th thing, because Jesus has 3 things for you to pray about first that otherwise you're not going to think of, right? He programs them in there for you to pray so that hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, are also going to be prayed for. And even if you're really desperate for your daily bread, you can still pray that. It doesn't take you that long to get through those 3 petitions before you get to the part you're really desperate about. And so the Lord's Prayer takes what is natural and makes it a part of a routine. And then the next petition after that is forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. That's like the next thing that you might be driven to pray for. You know, maybe 80 or 90% of the time you're asking for a physical need. You're asking for a need having to do with this body and life. But other times you are convicted of something you've done wrong and you're seeking forgiveness. So that is also something you might be driven to do, but it's in the Lord's Prayer so that you're doing it all the time. And then the last 2 are following up on that. So forgive us our sins as we forgive those who trespass against us. Another thing that Jesus sort of puts in there programmatically so that every time you pray for forgiveness, you're reminded that forgiveness is, it's not just something that you need. If you believe in forgiveness and if you need forgiveness, then you have to also forgive other people, right? You can't stand on forgiveness as your only hope in all of time and space for happiness and blessedness and to escape your punishments. You can't stand on that forgiveness and deny it to other people. So we're reminded right there in the petition of that fact. And then lead us not into temptation. So this is like, you have forgiven me this time. I pray that next time I won't have to ask for forgiveness because you have helped me resist temptation, but deliver us from evil. And so that's the deliver us from evil, the way Luther explains it in the Small Catechism. He takes it at the broadest. So from every evil of possessions, reputation, life, body and soul. You see, body, soul, possessions, and reputation. But he starts with body and soul, and that's the last 2 things we prayed in the 4th petition for daily bread. That's the body. And then the 5th and 6th petition, that's the soul.